A team member is anyone within a group that is part of a larger organization. As part of that group, they collaborate with other members to achieve goals. For example, an IT department might include a cybersecurity team. This team likely has members who specialize in different skills, but all team members work together to complete assigned roles and tasks. Because they are part of a larger organization, teams and their members fit into the structure of that organization. Organizational structure refers to how supervision, coordination of activities, and operations are carried out. Understanding these two concepts and how they work together can help you adapt and integrate your team's culture into the organizational structure. Here's an example. Imagine your organization adopts a new policy that requires messages for upper management to go through a secretary. If your team culture was accustomed to going directly to the manager, you may need to adapt and integrate new practices to match the change to organizational structure. To better understand team culture, let's look at some of its characteristics. Shared norms and behavioral standards are expectations for sharing ideas, deciding how disagreement is tolerated, and determining how criticism is handled. Next are customs and behaviors. As general routines and expectations develop, such as punctuality and appropriate behaviors, team members learn what is expected and accepted within their team. Another characteristic are the roles within a team and where each one fits. For example, your team may have a manager who leads the team and a lower level employee like an intern who helps to complete the more simple tasks. Values and ethics are also important characteristics. These are expectations for right and wrong and the prioritization of what is most important to the team. The next characteristic is the attitude of the team. This characteristic sets the overall tone for the team. For example, does the team appreciate creativity and collaboration, or is the attitude more territorial and defensive? The last characteristic is adaptability. This refers to whether the team is open or closed to new ideas, different perspectives, and innovation. Together, these characteristics make up what is known as team culture. Try to keep these in mind while we discuss organizational structure. Organizational structure consists of a formal systematic arrangement of power and authority, task assignment, and reporting relationships. Organizational structures are the focal point for how things are coordinated. These structures help to achieve the vision, goals, objectives, and outcomes of the organization. Let's look at the characteristics of organizational structure. These include labor division. Employees have varying degrees of skills, ranging from generalists to specialists in a certain task. Domain of control. This is the number of employees who report directly to someone. Chain of command. The chain of command is the level of authority that an employee has over others. CEOs have a lot of power over the entire organization, but a team manager likely only has power over their immediate team members. Formal structure. This is the degree to which policies, procedures, and communication are codified and adhered to. And distribution of power. Within the distribution of power, you can see the degree of centralization of authority. The organization's power could be concentrated to a few executives or delegated among numerous different employees. Now that you have a better understanding of the basic characteristics of team culture and organizational structure, let's discuss how these two concepts are related, because some organizations will not allow certain characteristics of cultural dynamics in a team. This is especially true with how much innovation is allowed, as well as communication methods. Let's look at how organizational structures have evolved. Shrinking domains of control. Rather than one manager for hundreds or thousands of employees, the trend is to set up smaller groups, each reporting to its own manager. Changing chain of command. Reducing the domains of control can create more accessible leadership. Less formal structure. Policies guide the procedures while efficient communication and task assignment translate those procedures down to the smaller groups. And redistribution of power. This means more delegating tasks to specialized teams.